Aimed at addressing the rise of violent crimes and to support youths to build more safe, prosperous, and resilient societies, the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, in collaboration with the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative, CBSI, on Tuesday launched the Youth Resilience, Inclusion, and Empowerment Y-RIE program. Designed to target youths ages 10 through 29, the intended objectives of the program are to strengthen government-provided social services, improve learning outcomes amongst youths, improve preparedness of youths to enter the workforce, and to strengthen community and family systems. Speaking at the launch, which was held at the Marriott Hotel in Georgetown, Minister of Human Services and Social Security Dr. Vindi Prasad said the Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment Y-RIE program complements and provides synergy with many of the government's existing programs. Dr. Prasad said the government is committed to removing every barrier which prevents young people from accessing these programs, which are geared at molding their future.
You're all committed to a process where young people will be given an opportunity in every sense of the word, and also through strategies that counter any escalation of violence and crime. And we remain committed to also being able to provide a level of service to those who seek it in every ministry. That is why it is important to ensure that they understand a young mind, the difficulties that young people experience that are peculiar to them in this modern era, with the onset of technology and the connectivity of the virtual world, and also the difficulties they may experience in communities where sometimes they feel very much alone.
While noting that with their input, the country will be in safe hands for the future, Dr. Prasad charged youths to be an inspiration to their peers and not be part of problems but solutions of issues across the country.
When we recognize that young people need help at different levels in their life, be it in the educational stage of their life, or in their health, or through the social services that they may seek to have, or even if they somehow get tangled up in the law, they must not remain there.
Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment Y-RIE program will help strengthen coordination between social services and justice institutions, particularly around referral pathways, and promote partnerships to support community crime and violence prevention efforts. The program will focus on diverting youth away from courts and custodial sentence, supporting rehabilitation centers and diversion programs to use evidence-based diagnosis and treatment, and facilitating the reintegration of youth leaving rehabilitation facilities into their families and communities. In her remarks, Deputy Chief of Mission at the United States Embassy to Guyana, Audrey Galanick, said with the Youth Resilience, Inclusion and Empowerment Y-RIE program, the USAID will partner with the government to improve social services provided to youths who are at higher risk of involvement in crime and violence, and in doing so, she said psychosocial support will be prioritized. Additionally, she noted that work will also be done to improve educational opportunities and access to employment for youths.
We have heard the challenges some youth face as they mature into adults. We have discussed how young people are influenced by their peers and how this impacts, for example, young men's involvement in disruptive groups. We have heard about the violence in schools and communities, and in particular, the troubling state of violence against women and girls. We have heard these concerns, and we are working with our partners to address these challenges by actively engaging in youth and their families and working proactively in communities. Working with families and residents in communities, the program will support many initiatives that will improve support for youth and help to create safer, more resilient communities.
Guyana is among 4 countries in the Caribbean where the program will operate. Reporting for the newsroom, Sharda Bacchus.